Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So it is now that time of the month where we once again go through the Runescape free wikis, money making guides for skilling, and talk through the methods and sort of highlights anything which is up in price, worthwhile doing or worthwhile targeting because the items which it provides are up in price. Now if you haven't seen these videos before, we go through all the money making methods, and then during the month any ones which are particularly good or up in price we'll do a more in-depth view of as well, and go through and talk through why it's so good at this current time. Now, without further ado, let's go and get started, and we'll go through these methods nice and quick. So, as always, with these skilling money making methods, Croesus is very strong and is continuously the top performer in terms of money making. It is down a little bit though. So, looking at the top of this, so we've got the duo Croesus at 66.8 and a 4-person team at 52.4. And then the second best method, the Gates of Buisness, is also just under 50 mil at 49 mil per hour. Now, in my opinion, from what the past couple of months have been, those are down a bit. And I can kind of sort of guess it's because like we're sort of stretching out in a bit of a barren run of content. Yes, we got 110 crafting. That was really good. We might have some 110 crafting stuff sort of dotted through here. But at the minute, in terms of updates, in terms of new things as well, not really seeing much. Now, over the next couple of weeks, I expect that the things related to double XP items in preparation for the one coming in August will go up, which means that skilling moneymakers should start to pick up. But it's not really something visible from those three methods to start with. So we do have Cosmic Runes, again at 110 rune crafting, 42.9 mil per hour. And I do need to go and give this a try through the Abyss. I think it will be insane to see like just how much GP you need. And I also need to go and get my brand new pouch as well. I've still not got the upgrade on the top tier pouch. So that could be a nice little thing to test out for. So we've got Cosmics 42.9, we have Astrals 41.3. Nature Runes at 38.4. Again, these will have new multipliers because of the 110 rune crafting update. We have Blood Runes 36.9, Water Runes at 36, Catching Dazzling Whirligigs 35.4 mil as well. Whirligigs, depending on what the penance price is for the powder and also the Golden Roses prices, that can be insane profit. 35 mil is better than where we've seen it lately, so it's nice to see that is up. But these can sort of shift a lot depending on the price of the rose. Our first Necromancy Rune, Miasma Rune, 34.2 mil per hour, and like very good actually. Some of these rune crafting prices per hour are crazy, so maybe a stint in rune crafting is needed for both the main accounts and 7-day bond. Who knows, we'll have to have a look. So extra fine sand with telekinetic grind, 38 mil per hour. I don't know. I don't think this is correct. If you've ever had to buy these sandstones before, you'll know the pain it causes. But maybe again, that could be a moneymaker we have a look at. Maybe I just go and just say, you know what, let's just buy the sand and let's just see how much we can make per hour. But very big cash requirement to be able to do that kind of method. So maybe want to buy over a long time. And then once you've got enough sandstone to do an hour, then you go and do the sandstone off the back of that. We have Lore Runes for the Abyss, 33.9. Spirit Runes, 32.5. Flesh Runes 30.2, Fire Runes 30.2, Bone Runes 29.3, and it's just sort of silly now like how much rune crafting dominates the top of the sort of main money making methods. Croesus and the Gates really are bosses, but rune crafting is just crazy. Like Time Runes 28.1, Air Runes 27.4. We have the first method, which is actually not rune crafting, Big Game Hunter Tier 2 Dinosaurs 26.5. Dust Runes 21 mil, Tier 1 Dinosaurs, just under 20 mil for Big Game Hunter. That's not too bad actually. Level 75 on the Hunter requirement, but you will need to do the Age Journal stuff, which is why it's a little bit bumped up. Those Hypno One Pieces really do add up, so definitely something worthwhile getting. Super Sorrow Domin, Brew Flasks 18.7 mil, Spiritual Prayer Potions 17.7. Weapon Poisons Triple Plus 17.7 as well. That's not too bad as well, especially if you go and make your own plus potions. I think the biggest issue with doing a triple plus is getting the pluses and making sure that margins work. For whatever reason, a triple plus can be quite hard to sell. That's my experience anyway. I've done triple pluses quite a lot and it can be a little bit annoying to sell. We have Tier 3 Big Game Hunter 15.3, Screening Soil with Ancient Gravel 14.6. Still the best one so far, which is a bit surprising actually. I really thought that would dip off. But having the gravel, which the non-members can get at, really weird, but that's the top performing one, but that's okay. We have Saltwater Mud 14.6, Decorated Ends 14.4, which I am surprised that these are this price. But these, with just being the standard clay ones, are still this kind of profits, and the higher tier ones really haven't kicked off. I had to sell some the other day and they really aren't like as up as what you thought they'd be. We have aggression potions 14.2, weapon poisons double plus 14.1, super prayer renewal potions 13.9, and summoning potions 13.5. Astral runes just standard running from the bank 11.8, which actually isn't horrific. Nowhere near what you can do going through the abyss, but if you're someone who just wanted to do that method, it isn't too bad. Super anti-poisons 10.9. We have volcanic ash 10.8 with sift soil. And brimstone 10.2. The Zami ones are really down, which must mean some of the materials are really low. Super defense potions at 10 mil per hour. Classic and large historic crates 9.7. Headless Dino arrows 9.3. That's up in price, and to be fair, that's some decent profit with that. Ignition Dinkus 9.2. That's down a little bit. Large historic crate components at 9.1. We have gliding whirligigs 8.7. Refined planks for elders in 4th Infantry 8.1 mil per hour. Spirit weed incense sticks 8 mil profit. They've kind of sort of dropped off a bit. I've not really seen incense sticks yet, and they were really good profit for a while, so surprised they've dropped off. Standard Sorrow Brews at 7.7. Blessing extra fine sand, again level 20 prayer 7.4 mil per hour. And with extra fine sand as well, very niche item, very sort of slow to sell and buy. You could sort of hold your margin at quite a high price and probably make a lot more than that. We have Crystal Skill Chompers at 7.3. We have Crafting Battle Staffs, so 5 Battle Staffs, 6.6. So Earth Battle Staffs as well. Charging Dino Arrows starting to come back up with the Jazz ones. And again, this will be one where you'll need the Brooch of the Guards, you'll need the Fletching Capes, but it's weird to see that these are starting to come back up in price. This might be down to the price for Dino Arrows being so cheap. It seems that Full and Jazz are the only ones which can really make profit, but that's very AFK money, and a good way to train some AFK fletching as well. Incandescence Energies at 6.4 mil. Don't think they'll ever really come back to the heights of what they used to be. Botanist Amulets at 6.3. Water Battle Staffs at 6.3. Making Elder Frames at 6.2 mil. We have Empty Divine Charges at Incandescent Wisps 5.9, Bones to Bananas 5.9 mil as well. And if you haven't seen the free-to-play, Escaping Free-to-Play Season 3, I'll make sure it's in the corner of the video as well. We are actually doing Bones to Bananas at some point in terms of money-making method. I'll talk through that as well. It's not a really intensive one. It's really easy, level 15 mage, but a good one to sort of jump into, especially if you're free-to-play. We're trying to do as many of the money-making methods as possible. Dragonstone Jewelry, we have bracelets and the necklaces. We have bracelets 5.7, super attack potions 5.6, stonewall segments 5.4. To be fair, there's a few super potions knocking around at decent prices, like the super defenses were 10 mil, but super attack potions at level 45 herb 5.6 mil per hour. That is how you make money. You do things like this, especially with that double XP coming in August. Very good way to make some profit there. Sarah Brute Flask 5.3. There's the Excavating Xolo Remains 5.3. Level 119 Archaeology, but again, it's a very good profit sort of spot. It always is. Tannin Royal Dragon Hide with Make Leather 5.3. Enchanted Onyx Bolts 5.1. Elder Headless Arrows 5.1. Ascendary Bolts, enchanted them is 5 mil as well. Fletching Onyx Bolts 5 mil per hour. Prayer Potions 5 mil per hour. So a nice little variety, both high level, low level, of some decent 5 mil per hour methods if you wanted to do. And again, a couple of those, a little bit AFK as well, which we do love to see. Big Troves 4.8 mil per hour. We have Lantern Diamond Incense Sticks 4.6. Full Arrows we mentioned earlier on 4.2. A couple of the 4th Infantry frames there at 4.4 mil per hour as well. Luminous Energy 4.1. Blood of Orcus Excavating 4.2 as well, and we also have some unfinished Qualm Potions 3.7 mil. Whereas before in the old days you would only make money making unfinished potions, now you make considerably more making the actual potions and getting the XP. Herblore really is wild, like compared to where it used to be in foregone times. When the Extremes and the Overloads were just released, you had to spend a minor fortune to go and get like Herblore XP, whereas now you just make money with it. The Spinning Flax Spell 3.5 mil per hour. We have Making Unfinished Spirit Weed Potions 3.5. Elder Green Bars 3.4. Not really worth doing there. Elder Logs, cutting those 3.3 mil per hour. Surprised there, holding their price considering the Eternal Magical Logs as well. Making Ritual Candles 3.2 mil for the Greater. That's actually not too bad for them. Incendiary Bolts 3.2 mil. Cutting Acadia Logs 3.2 mil and only level 47 wood cutting needed. Mining Granite 3 mil per hour. We have Crafting Emerald Necklaces 3 mil per hour. Blue Blubber Jellyfish 3 mil. Primal Ores 2.9. We have Orichalcum Bars at 2.8. Crafting Royal Dragon Hide Bodies 2.8, but that will be a fantastic way to get some XP. We have Cleaning Grimy Toad Flags 2.7, Bomb Vials 2.7, Necronium Bars 2.7 mil as well, and Smithing Elder Rune +5 items 2.6 mil per hour, which, to be fair, this isn't bad. I rate this, and especially with the lead up to the next double XP, I think the Rune Plate Bodies will be a massive thing to start building up and just start AFKing for the foreseeable, just so you've got a nice selection to sell for a pretty decent price as well. And then just to finish up at 2.5 mil, because of things like the Blessing Extra Fine Sand, Stonewall segments, they're such basic methods that really anything sort of below 2.5 mil per hour, unless it benefits you to skill and do, not really worthwhile. But mining clay at 2.5 mil, that's down in price because obviously clay is going to take a big hit for demand. We have some brand new urns. So none of the new 110 crafting stuff is in for this month, and I do think it's going to take a little while for prices to adjust. I still think that's a very good way to make some money though in terms of skilling, and definitely converting to the thread and the cloth, very, very good. Farming the Star Blooms flowers as well, very good as well for that as well. But decent month, does seem to be down a little bit compared to normal, but again, we've got some big updates coming. Again, double XP in August, I think will really start bumping prices up when people start to do that investing and realizing that proteins aren't an option or dummies either to go and get their double XP gains. However, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.